Hi guys, it's Leanne. I'm about to get blissed out here with my friend Brad Bruce.
What's going on, guys?
We're in North Vancouver having wonderful talks about corporate wellness and the importance of it. And we got people saying hi in the background too.
Little babies.
Right?
Kind of love them little babies.
Yeah, so it's just all about getting here in the moment and sharing the wisdom that both of us have been sharing and enlightening each other about the needs out there and the heart-based business that can change lives and it can actually help our success with our desires and our business and our interactions moment to moment. So Bruce, welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. So what is corporate wellness? What is corporate consciousness? And what is the problem to begin with? That's what I was faced, is what was the actual problem in the first place of why corporate consciousness and why wellness in the corporate environment is really important. And not many people really know the staggering statistics that are wrapped around this stuff, but 1 out of every 7 entrepreneurs right now have contemplated suicide. 1 out of every 5 people that are in the workforce right now suffer from depression or some form of mental illness. So I mean, the statistics are very staggering, and I think it's on us to take responsibility for our employees as entrepreneurs, as executives, to really give them the training to become emotionally intelligent human beings. Because right now there's a lot of people in our workspaces that are sitting there at their desks in their cubicles right now that are literally suffering in silence. You know, they're suffering with depression, they are battling anxiety, they're battling eating disorders, they have addiction issues, a whole bunch of mental health stuff, and maybe even contemplating suicide. I mean, this is massive stuff here, right? So the whole idea about this movement is to actually literally save lives. That's my mission, is to save as many lives as I possibly can before I depart this earth myself. So it's a responsibility that we need to take very seriously, that there's a lot of lives that are affected right now, because the majority of the time that we spend is where? At the office.
With work, yeah,
right?
for sure.
So if we're stuck in a cubicle all day long and we're not feeling fulfilled, and we don't have the emotional intelligence to deal with our the stresses of work, then of course we're gonna be feeling this way. So anyways, that's the cause. And but there is a solution to this. That's the most important part of this, is there is a solution to this, is how we can create consciousness in the workforce where we have awoken people at their desk instead of people who are literally depressed all the time.
Well, I feel like thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. I think the beauty of this opportunity to have a consciousness in the corporate world is also a very simple thing as sitting somewhere and taking time to follow the breath. You know, and so my insight in this moment while we're talking about the worst things that possibly happen in our mind is understanding the mind through watching the breath. So that's one method that I'm bringing in this moment, just to enlighten, while you're here listening to, enlighten people who are coming through an awakening state and a happy state. Is choosing happiness, is the methods that we're going to be able to bring to the community and the opportunities that we're able to bring to the community is knowing that we are a voice of the change to help all the people who are stuck. And how do you get out of being stuck? Is by jumping. Jump right out of your moment and shake it off and watch that breath. You watch the breath, the mind slows down. The mind has an opportunity to be this beautiful mechanism of ancient wisdom, of billions of years of information that we know that we can tap into. But who are you? Tap into understanding that. Ask those questions. Who am I? And so this is what we can bring into corporations, not necessarily just one place. This is a global vision.
Yeah, absolutely. I love what Leanne was mentioning. Is like, who are we deep down in our core? And deep down in our core, we're spiritual beings and here to have a human experience. And a part of that is I love being able to come back to the breath, because presence and being present and mindfulness is literally one of the quickest ways for us to get back centered and grounded as human beings. And this really takes a whole holistic approach, right? It's not just about the mind, it's about the body as well, and it's also about the soul. So there is many great methods which we teach in order to bring to the corporate environment in order for us to start changing people and changing lives. So I'm really jacked up and excited about this. So we do have an event coming up on December 1st. It is going to be Corporate Consciousness event. It is going to be geared towards people who want to, get to that next stage in their life, maybe stuck, have roadblocks, or feel that there could be some depression stuff. Like whatever the case may be, our message is exactly that. This is bringing corporate wellness. The mission is not to have corporate wellness as a luxury anymore, to make it a standard in the workforce. So there's going to be 8 powerful speakers. They're going to speak about their own personal journey of being in a place where they're killing themselves basically at work in order to have some level of life, and where they found a level of consciousness within themselves, and now they're able to help others and mold and teach others. So it's going to be a really powerful event. I'm so stoked for it. December 1st, downtown Vancouver. More details to come.
Yeah, so Brad, thank you so much. I look forward to being a part of growing through this process and making sure that our community is getting the wellness it deserves. Be well, be loved, and it's Leanne. Get blissed out.
Be easy.
Woohoo!